This genius boy puts a 0.7mm pencil lead in the doorway every day before he leaves home. That's the only way he can leave the house without worrying. But when he came home from school, the pencil lead had fallen to the ground. It had broken into 2 pieces. He instantly realized someone had sneaked into his room. The boy ran back to his room to check, but his movements were being monitored by the sleuth. The reason the detective was so afraid of the boy, because the boy has an IQ of 280, and the boy has extremely sharp anti-detective skills. Half a month ago, the boy accidentally discovered that the rain was avoiding the black diary. He was curious and brought it home. He looked through the diary and found the person whose name was written in this notebook would die. The boy couldn't believe the notebook was so evil. He saw a news report about a murderer. He wrote the murderer's name directly into the notebook. Then he put the notebook aside. But the next morning, the boy saw this murderer in the newspaper. He died in prison last night of a heart attack. Is this notebook a death notebook? The boy thought about it. He went to his room and opened the notebook. He goes through the notebook. He didn't see anything unusual. He went back to where he found it. A dark, inhuman creature was crouching there. It came flying over with wings fluttering. This guy calls himself the Grim Reaper. He tells the boy, "This notebook is mine." The boy didn't realize death would just give him the notebook. He remembered that his father was busy catching criminals, so he picked up the notebook and executed criminals. In just half a month, nearly 1,000 felons died suddenly. This bizarre situation caught the attention of the police. They found no clues at the crime scenes. They watched as criminals died one after another. The police had to call in a sleuth to investigate. When the sleuth learned about the case, he immediately launched a global broadcast on the internet. Within a week, he would catch the murderer. When the boy saw the detective's live broadcast, he realized that this man was here to put him in jail. He wrote the detective's name on his death note. This was the detective's way of luring him in. The boy counted the time and waited for 5 seconds. Suddenly, the sleuth died violently on TV. But before the boy could rejoice, a voice-altered report came on the TV.
お前は直接手を下さずに人を殺せるのか。お前が今殺したのは
The boy realizes that he's been tricked by the sleuth, and then he launched a counterattack. First, he hacked into his father's computer, using his dad's police chief's access to check the progress of the detective's investigation. He found out that they suspected the murderer was a student. In order to disrupt the other side's investigation, the boy purposely manipulated the time of death to be 1 death per hour. The detective took a look at the new data with such regularity. He immediately deduced the murderer was somehow connected to the police, combining the clues of the college student's identity. Only the boy met all the suspicious factors, so at the detective's strong request, the police installed a hidden camera in the boy's room to monitor the boy's every move.